What's up, you guys? And welcome back to another one of our videos. And today we're actually doing the
Heart to Heart collab by Keeping Up with the Griffins.
and yeah, guys, we are doing this Valentine's Heart to Heart collab, man, which is extremely nice, really, really beautiful. It's a sweet time. Um, that's one of the that's one of
My
the
favorite time of the year.
that's one of the moments of the year that whoever don't get along no other time of the year, they can at least get along during Valentine's. So I guess this is a plus for them. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Once Valentine's over, I guess it goes back to the norm. But anyway, guys, before we get started with this, make sure you guys don't forget to give us a big thumbs up and make sure that you guys share this video out and make sure you subscribe
And
and
comment down below.
yeah, comment down below. Treat us right now, and don't forget to just follow the rest of the family
The other
with
24 families.
yeah, it's beautiful. We have watched several of the premieres, and went back and watched replays. This is very, very nice, very nice. It's very sweet. So we're gonna jump right into it, man. We're gonna enjoy it too, man. So let's hit it. Let's ride with it. Hey, by the way, we got some strawberries. We made some bootleg strawberries, y'all.
Yeah, you made that one. Let me see. Let me show you one I
got
made.
a mean looking one right here. Y'all see that one? That one look like he mad. He looked like he jumped in the head first. But that's cool though,
That's pretty.
I got it.
I made that one.
So
you can see it. Can you see it? You get it?
I made this one right here.
Get it?
I made this one.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So, but anyway, guys, we're just having fun. So, but we're gonna be eating some strawberries in the midst of it. So, all right. So let's see what the kind of questions Joe and Chrissy got for us. Let's see what we got.
Okay.
All right. Y'all pray for us.
Yeah, because this is gonna be a hot mess. Okay.
Do we need to pray before we start?
No, we got it.
All right, here we go.
Okay. How long have you been together?
How long have we been together? We've been together about 11 years.
About 11 years, yeah.
About 11. We've been together about 11 years. Well, I've been with her for 11 years. She's been with me for maybe about 9 years. So,
we'll get into that story later. But no, it wasn't. No,
we've been together about 11 years.
Yeah, about 11 years. And married for 9. It'll be 10 May 26th.
Yeah.
May 26th will be 10 years. Yeah. 10 long, wonderful years.
But then up the highway, down the dirt road, on the gravel road, we still got skint legs and we running. We still running.
Oh, God.
You be riding a bicycle.
It's supposed to be sweet. Now you over here.
All right, here we go.
Okay, how did you meet?
You want to know?
Okay. We met at a restaurant called Jack's, right?
You're the one who used to work there.
Okay.
It's called Jack's. These folks know about Jack's restaurant.
Okay, we met at Jack's, a restaurant. I was working there and he was a customer, and and I think he was looking at me because I was trying to work. I wasn't really paying no attention. But yeah, that's how we met. So what is
that's what I would say. She was working at this restaurant. And at this time, I was working at this pawn shop, and I would come by I didn't live too far from Jack's in Hoover, Alabama. And I didn't live too far from there. And so I would go there, and, I love to get their sweet tea. I used to love to get the sweet tea there. And so,
and I used to make the sweet tea.
One particular day, I was going through the drive-through. And that's when I seen her. And then I said, man, instead of going through the drive-through, I'm going inside and see who she is, And so when I went inside, lo and behold, I didn't know I was going to have to stand in line with other guys that were standing there trying to talk to her too. So I just stood in the back of the line and waited till my turn to come around and see if I could get a number. But instead, I didn't. I just stood there. I don't know what. I mean, had preachers, literally preachers that was trying to talk. I mean, the preacher was a car dealership guy, and he tried to pass her number, his number, and I'm like, God Almighty, what the devil I done got myself into? But that's that. But I did, and so we kind of went from there and just kind of mingled and mingled and mingled, and then we wind up,
Here we are.
after that.
Okay. Number 3. Where were your first dates? Okay, I'll say this one. No, you can say that one because I don't remember.
There you go. Y'all see why it's been a long run.
Kind of foggy. I don't know. It's been
Jesus.
I don't remember.
A woman's supposed to remember everything. I even see did you see what Kayla Moore and them did, what they did? Kayla Moore got the book of everything they have done. She got the book, every single
Kayla Moore is organized.
memory. I mean, that was very neat. Kayla Moore, that's a big shout out to you. I was neat though. I couldn't even keep up nothing like that the way she did it. I mean, she got it all laid out. But anyway, back to the story. We actually, our first date was we went out to Railroad Park. It was a park that we kind of went and just kind of walked around and just kind of getting to know each other, talking. And in the midst of that, the guy that she was claiming she wasn't talking to no more called while, and then she gonna sit down on the bench and had to take the phone call. Wow, they ain't gonna get mad at me because I got mad.
That's why I wouldn't want to say it because he just going into y'all didn't even ask for all that. She said where? Railroad Park. That was it. See, I should just went on to answer the question.
Hey, but no, we went to Railroad Park. It was not. It was nice. It was nice. And so the official restaurant we went to, it was a Chinese restaurant.
I thought it was Golden Corral.
No, man, that was after we had been together.
Okay, Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, it was a Chinese restaurant we went to.
Okay, number 4. What is the most memorable moment from when y'all first start dating? Let me go first.
Okay.
I remember I was working and he came in. He was like, he was gonna pick me up from work that day. And he was like, we're gonna go eat dinner, after you get off work. We're gonna go out, we're gonna go eat. So I was like, okay. So I'm up here thinking, what I'm gonna wear, this and that. So when we got back to his apartment, he had cooked dinner at home. I love that. Go.
I say the most memorable.
Do you want some of these strawberries?
The first beginning of the relationship, I try not to remember half of that. I'll just say that. I was
Okay, we're gonna cut that part.
Well, all right. The rest thing I can remember is let me see. I would say what they said the most memorable about what marriage or relationship.
It's same. What is the most memorable moment from when you first start dating?
Oh, when we first started dating.
What do you remember? You got some good.
Man, I y'all, I went through hell when we first started. I kid you not. That woman y'all see sitting here in this yellow shirt, but she was hell.
No, it really wasn't.
All right. Most memorable moment was when
don't say that you don't supposed to say that.
When she was working at David Bridal, and I'm gonna just leave it like this. She was working at David Bridal's and she was making fun of this woman that was coming in the store that was shopping for a dress, a wedding dress, that didn't even have a husband or a fiance. And she got in trouble for it, all because she was like, I mean, what are you shopping for? You don't even have a fiance, you don't have a husband or no boyfriend. And the woman was shopping for the future. She was literally shopping for a wedding dress for the future.
Wasting my time.
But she the one had her, and she was wasting her time, which they got paid off of commission. And she was getting beat down with that woman, and I guess she got frustrated. She got in trouble by it. But And I told her, be quiet. And she wound up talking too loud. But, it is what it is. That's a memorable moment to me.
Oh God, I try not to remember that.
I told you.
Mhm.
It was crazy. It was so funny.
Who said I love you first?
I did. I said I love you first.
You know.
And then I guess she followed pursuit after that. You know. But it is what it is. Those things you're learning.
Yeah, but like a man's supposed to say it first anyway. That was just.
I ain't gonna just say that. It's whoever feel. It could be the woman. A lot of times, the woman feel like the man is gonna be the harder things, and it will be her.
But see, he grew up in a family that close knit and that was surrounded by love, and I didn't. So that's probably why too.
Yeah, you just don't never know, man. You just don't never know. But it is what it is. I said it. Yeah, I said it. I said it first.
Okay.
It is.
When was the moment? This number 6. When was the moment you knew you were in love?
I knew I was in love when she gave me some for the first time.
Oh, look, you didn't supposed to say that. Oh, dear.
God. I would say, well, you go ahead.
The moment I knew I were in love is when. Oh, I know. When he, you know how well you treat it. It's a different type of love when, okay, me and you together, you say you love me, but when you bring in a child, and he loved that child just like his own. Yeah, I thought that was.
So I thought that was very important. I had kids before I met her, and she had a son as well. And I felt like at that point, I had went through a divorce prior to that, meeting her. Well, I had been, divorced by 5 years.
You were with somebody else.
Yeah, I had been divorced by 5 years. And but then, even with her, meeting her and then having a son along with that, I feel like it's very important if you loving her or loving him, and if they have children, it's very important to be able to love that child as well as loving that parent, because there's no way in the world you can say you don't, you're having a hard time loving that child, but yet you say you're in love with the parent. It's just, I mean, and it ain't about the child's other parent. It's about that child. It's about loving that child and the person that you're with. And that's what I very much so stuck to, and that made a big difference for me.
Yeah, and for me as well. Okay, number 7. What is your definition of love? My definition of love is when you can put someone else's needs, or when you can love someone else more than you love yourself. No. Yes, I mean it's that, but that's not what I was trying to say. I was trying to say is when you can love somebody like wholeheartedly, unconditionally, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that.
Make notes of that now. Keep in mind that when we get married.
God.
But anyway, I just joking. But anyway, I loving, y'all might look at us and see, okay, they serious. Huh? If you cannot have fun,
yeah,
that means you don't love each other. When you have to be serious about, you should be able to joke about your relationship, crack on each other about your relationship, and know that no matter what, I love them. I have fun with it. This is us all the time. She tells me that all through the house. Why don't you hug me? That, but she know I will. I will. Yeah. I just, I have my own fat way. But the question was, what is my definition of love?
Mm-hmm.
My definition of love is when I'm loving her like I love myself. And because, see, there's no way possible that I can love her if I cannot even love myself. And I have to understand, well, I'm not fixing to go there. I'm not fixing to go there. I'm fixing to go talking spiritual. But the thing it is, I have to understand that if I say I have a relationship with God, then at that moment, the relationship with God should put me in a position of loving my wife as God loved me. Because, see, God's showing me the love, so therefore you should pass it on. And that's the way I try to do it, man. We don't have good days all the time, but at the same time, you have to understand having that relationship with God and having that 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 love, that unconditional love for your spouse, it gives you that much more security of understanding that we're truly in love. I mean, because I'm not, love is not just for the excitement of things. Love is not just for the materialistic of things. Love is not just for the moment of things. Love is not always smiles. Love is not always laughter all the time. Love is tears sometimes. Love is heartache sometimes. So what we have to understand is true love is going to hurt. True love is going to hurt sometimes. But at the same time, we know that it will heal. It will overcome a lot of the pain that we go through. And I feel like true love don't allow you to do things to hurt each other that you should not do. And you just gotta really understand that. So the next time you're talking and you're coming off that tongue, you gotta understand. If I love this person, that bullet that's coming off my tongue, I can't take it back. And you gotta understand how it might hurt them. And you don't want to hurt them because you love them.
Period.
Period. Strawberry.
Number 8. What are your favorite qualities about each other? Oh, you want to go first? You want to talk about me?
Yeah. You can talk about me first. Y'all, excuse me. I do apologize for that. Um, my favorite qualities of my wife is she's a good mother. I mean, she's a good wife. She handles a business. She do the things necessary to keep things going. I mean, I turn to her on a lot of things. Um, you know, she she is the brain. She is the brain of the family, and I just try to operate in the system of it. Um, and um, I really appreciate you know her on that. I mean, she really makes me feel that she handled things according to the way it needs to be handled, and she is a. I mean, when I say take care of the children, we do homeschool. I mean, to have the kids and the way they love mom and all that kind of stuff, it have me looking forward to coming home every day from work. I look forward to it every day.
Okay, and my qualities about you is he's God fearing. That's what I love. I love, love, love about him. Like, he grew up in a household where, he went to church. Well, y'all see that. And when we met, I told him that I wanted to get baptized. We was talking about, I was asking him questions about getting baptized and stuff like that. And we went to a church and I just went up there. I don't even think I let you know. Did I? Did I tell you I was going? Yeah. And I just walked up, I think that was the church you was going to too at the time. Yeah. And it was like, God fearing. That's the most important thing that I love about him.
Yeah, it's important to
And
know.
he's a great husband, a great dad. To not only my kids or our kids, to like everybody, kids will want to come up and talk to him. He's a great mentor to a lot of people.
I enjoy it, man. I mean, you only have one life to live,
Yeah.
and you have to do it, man, to the fullest.
Number 9. Who is more organized? You. You're more organized than I am.
I'm organized to a certain degree, but
Like, yeah. Now with the house is me, but with his stuff is him. Like, you're more organized with your stuff. He'll have his stuff all organized, his closet, he'll have his stuff all organized, but
she
anything
organized the closet. I didn't know where my stuff be at.
yeah.
That's it.
And yeah, right. Because if it's not in that spot, who moved my shirt? Who it was hanging right here. I'm like, oh, so yeah.
That's it.
If your home was on fire and everyone was out, what item would your partner go back and try to save?
I wouldn't try to save nothing.
Me either.
As long as my family is out, I'm good.
What is safe?
I ain't care about no saving. As long as my family is out, I'm good. I
know. I wouldn't run back and try to save nothing.
Yeah,
I have my phone in my hand 90% of the time, so I won't try to run back in there to get the phone. If the phone is in my hand or in my pocket.
Well, then, even though it was in the when Jesus told Lot to flee the city, to leave the city because he's about to destroy the city, and Lot's wife wanted to still run back and try to save certain things. And he told him, he said, "Come on, let's go." I'm paraphrasing. "Come on, let's go." And she turned back around and she perished. She perished. She turned into a pillar of salt. So you got to understand, man, if you got what you need, and that's the grace of God, God is trying to save you, and you're able to get out of there,
why would you go back in there?
Don't look back.
No.
Because see, what God provided for you before, He'll provide it for you again.
That's it.
And that's it. That's what it is.
Okay. If you could go back when you first started dating, oh God, these questions. What advice would you give yourself? Child, I was so childish when we first started dating. I don't know, girl, stop being childish but see, it was like I was already thinking that it probably wasn't gonna work. Like when we first started dating, because nothing never did work for me. So I was thinking, but I was thinking it wasn't gonna work. So I was just looking forward to it and just not working. So, but I was just acting so I don't know, I was reckless. So yeah, girl.
But see, the thing is, I mean, I don't know. Because I can't say I would change anything, because if I say I change anything for is the way I feel, it may alter things, and you know how it would be today. And that's playing Russian roulette. And I even though there's a question, but that's even go all the way down to money. To be honest with you,
if any, so you might not have it.
So I thank God for where we are now.
Yeah. Okay, what is your idea of a healthy relationship?
What number is that?
Number 12.
Okay. What's the question?
What is your idea for a healthy relationship?
I'm saying communication.
I say understanding.
Yeah,
because you can sit and talk to somebody all day, but if you can't come to a understanding, everything you said just went out the door.
But let me tell y'all something. You can communicate, you can have understanding, but if you can't pray together,
oh yeah,
I'm telling you, it'll never work. I don't care how much you look at it. You can say it how you want to say it. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you don't like me for saying it. If you cannot put your heads together and pray together, I'm telling you, that's leaving that gap wide open.
Wide open.
You may be able to walk through the house give each other a high five, hug each other every now and be happy with the paychecks coming in, be happy with the materialistic things you got. But when it comes to that spirituality and connection, and you cannot go together in God together and say, you know what, let's hold hands and pray. If you can't do that, you still got a problem. There's something going on. Yeah. There's something going on because somebody got to be able to pray. Somebody got to pray this thing through. And when times get hard and you don't have that money or that money can't satisfy you, because believe it or not, there's a lot of people that's got everything they need, but they still just not happy. Mm-hmm. They still just not happy. But one thing about having God, man, even if you ain't got that amount of money, sometimes you find the poorest of people. And you know what? Sometimes you find people that look like they just as poor as all get out, but they have a spirit of God and look like they stay so happy. They just, it's just like, it's something to that, man. I'm telling you, they just love the spirit of God renews your strength, man. I'm telling you, it renews your strength. Even when you're going through the worst of times, man, because see, God is going to see you through it, but you just got to believe it. But I feel like prayer is the key thing, man. If you can't pray together, you can't do nothing else together, to be honest with you. You can do it, but it's only going to last for so long.
Exactly. I don't know how long it's going to last. Okay, number 13. What is your ultimate goal as a couple?
Ultimate goal as a couple, you go ahead.
My ultimate goal as a couple is, I don't know. I'm thinking, you go.
I would say my ultimate goal as a couple, as a father, as a husband, is to make it possible that my family is taken care of.
Yeah, even generational wealth.
Generational wealth, yeah. And that I can be the spiritual guidance that the Lord has, placed a charge on my life to be. Because I think it's very important, man. Because I want them to be secure to knowing that, my husband, was a man of God. My dad was a man of God. Yeah. And even if something happened to me, it gives them a peace and an understanding of knowing, we don't have to worry about that, So, but I definitely want to make sure that also that we can be an example towards somebody else.
Right.
Even with things they're going through, man, we want to be able to be an example and help somebody else because, we're going to continue to still go through our struggles, but it's all about how we work through it, man. All about how we work through it. So what did you say? Okay. Or did you just ride?
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. I agree. Okay, number 14. What advice would you give other couples for a healthy relationship? Dating. Never stop dating.
Never stop
dating. Together and pray.
Yeah. Even if you can't date, at least have fun together.
Yeah.
Well, that's implement some type of fun together.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say dating because a lot of times it's like going out on dating. See, we don't get a chance to do that, but we find some sort of way of having fun in the house. We carry on here in the house, we play. You got to find some kind of way of keeping a fun connection with each other. And that's the honest God truth. I tell y'all the truth. What we do here, we even play like we do when we go out. We have fun together. I ain't faking nothing. We're not gonna put on. Now, if I don't like something, I'm gonna let it be known in a way that they understand that I don't like something, and she's the same way. But I'm all about having fun and keep the Lord in your life, man. The number one thing goes back to what we just said a few minutes ago. Pray, man. Don't be ashamed to pray. And as a man, don't be ashamed to take your wife's hand or your spouse's hand
and kiss it.
And man, get your hands. Man, look, Don't be too ashamed to pray. Take your wife's hand and love her and let her know that it's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Because see, I mean, you have to be a strong man of God, man. And if you don't know that by now, something wrong. It's Happy Valentine. That's 14
Happy
questions.
Valentine. 14 questions.
14 questions, what it was. Joe, Chris, that was a good one.
Yeah, I like that.
That was a good one.
Okay. And we had to call out some people to do this challenge.
So this woman got a whole book of people.
I got a
we
whole
supposed to
yep.
call out 3. Let me tell y'all about
I
something with
think I
black
got
folks.
7.
That's another thing. We don't tend to do that. Look, that you know what? That's on her. Whoever she called out, that's on her. It is what it
Yeah.
is.
And but my people gonna do it because
See, that's what I call a good thing. I got me
But
a
you,
good thing.
go ahead.
See, I don't want to lose. Listen,
what?
I used to hang out
My wife sure is pretty. She
No, my
hey,
husband.
she
Fine.
look at her.
Okay.
Look at how she had to emphasize on that fine. She lying.
I thought I never needed love.
Go ahead.
Okay. These are the people that we're calling out.
So,
Living life with Lisa and TK.
hey y'all go ahead and do that, Lisa. Yeah, I know y'all can do it, Lisa. If she even watched the video.
Yeah, she gonna watch it. The Praying Couple Cooking Series.
Brand couple cooking series. I do one of these movies.
Okay.
But I found me a good thing, and I don't care what they say. Tell them when I get time, I might come.
Here we are, the
So the
Okay.
brand couple series, we doing that, okay?
Tripping with Dre and Michelle.
Tripping with Dre and Michelle. And this is just that's 3. We call that out 3, okay? And what we will do, we'll just call.
Call out the rest of them.
She gonna call out the rest of y'all.
The Ewing family.
Ewing family.
Go girl.
Y'all don't be y'all. Look, it's all right, y'all.
Shopping spree with Leslie and Hubs. Okay.
Hubs
And Hubs.
and Hubs.
Me and I.
Meet and I.
And Big Belly Bob and Miss Shan.
Bob and Miss Shan, short recipe. All right, guys, that's did it for us, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. We hope to see all of you guys. Stay tuned for the next couples that's coming up, guys. Y'all stay tuned for that. And we hope you guys are blessed by it and stay blessed. Don't forget to pray. Don't be too proud to pray because prayer changes things. You feel me? So, guys, until the next time, y'all be blessed and happy Valentine's and love each other. Yes. Bye.
Audio Jungle.